Hey guys, what is happening? My name is Kovade Karath, and I'm here bringing you a recap of the Mwave Cybergamer Oceanic Esports Masters online season. So, just looking at the results that the teams had, and yeah, let's just jump straight into it. No need to monkey about with anything, and let's just get started with Group A. I mean, Group A was touted as the powerhouse, and definitely an unsurprising result. A surprising result to happen as we see Atletico. I mean, that was expected. Absolutely dominating performance. 5 victories, 0 losses, a map score of 10-3. So they only dropped 3 maps against 3 opponents. Considering they have 4 opponents, still it's close, but not dropping a single series. Shows, honestly, that these guys are the real deal. And they're looking to take another land victory after their ESL ANZ Season 1 Championship victory. And they just want to back up that fact as well. Parallax, I mean, they came second in this group. And I feel bad for Skyfire in all honesty. Parallax were able to eke out that land spot through the head-to-head record. But that's it at the end of the day. I mean, you've got to make sure that every single game counts in these lineup matches. And in the end, I mean, Parallax, they had their destiny inside their hands. I think Skyfire didn't, unfortunately. And Parallax were able to eke out another close 2-1 victory against Chiefs. An absolutely nail-biting match that was very, very similar to their land match in all honesty. So yes, Team Skyfire 3-2 as well. Very, very unfortunate not to take it out. Did lose against Parallax, as I mentioned earlier. And XL5, 2-3. Definitely very, very close to making LAN finals as well. Maybe one more victory, and we may have seen them at LAN as well. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. And to look towards the bottom 2 teams of this group, I mean, Chiefs Esports Club, definitely that is the surprising position to see them in. Honestly expected them first or second in group. And unfortunately, they were unable to pull it out, unfortunately, and 1 victory and 4 defeats means that they have to go back to the drawing board and just figure out what's gone wrong for them. I mean, we saw a great LAN performance coming out from 4 of the core members. They did have to use one of their subs, and it was still a great performance. They just need to be able to back themselves up online. And Guts, I mean, long-time standing team within the CS community. Unfortunately, only able to take 1 victory, and that was against the Chiefs Esports Club. But I guess they'll be hungry for more next season as they look to take it. Maybe, I'm not sure if they'll be relegated towards Div 2, but they will be around. Guts, I'm fairly sure, will always be around. Ryan Reynolds and all that jazz. And as we take a look towards Group B, I mean, if I said Atletico was dominating, then Team ASDF Brotherhood was just absolutely stomping. 5 victories and 0 losses as well, but they dropped only a single map. And, well, that is absolutely demolishing. I mean, this is regarded as the weaker group at the beginning of the season, and I guess the results at the moment kind of go, it shows it was a bit of a weaker group. I mean, we see Avant-Garde taking second spot, 4 victories and 1 defeat, so that second place was not as tight. SOF Gaming was close, but unfortunately not close enough. 3 victories and 2 losses. At the beginning of the season, a lot of people would have told them that SOF had no chance. Literally, I think it was a map result would have made all the difference, but that's it at the end of the day. Every single map counts, and SOF, they're not going to LAN finals, and Avant-Garde have done very, very well. I think, came second in Division 2 last season under a previous team name, and now going towards LAN finals in Division 1. Definitely well deserved from a lineup that has stayed together for very, very long. Now, looking at the bottom 3 teams, this is obviously a bit more of a tiebreaker situation, so to speak. All the teams only had 1 victory. Team Info, I believe they took a 2-1 victory over Legacy Esports. Reload took a 2-1 victory over Team Info, and Legacy took, I think it was a 2-0 victory over Reload. So judging by their scores, Legacy were able to put up a couple of 2-1 scores, definitely a lot closer towards anything else. But I mean, Team Info and Reload only picked up 3 maps over the entire season. It's definitely not good enough, and they have to go back and kind of go, okay, what's gone wrong? I mean, Team Info pulled out actually CGM. So definitely a massive step up forwards to them. Unable to hit those shots under critical pressure, and unfortunately just crumbled. They may be relegated to Div 2, but they should be sticking together. They're a good bunch of blokes. Reload Esports, I mean, they've been playing together for ages as well, and unfortunately their performances seemed a little bit lackluster. Same I could say for Legacy. I think that was the differentiation between the middle and the lower tier teams, was that they would both be able to take rounds and maps off each other, but the problem was making sure they could do it consecutively. The top teams were just able to do that all the time. Even if they lost a map, they were able to spring back and execute flawlessly. Or, I shouldn't say flawlessly, but with less mistakes. They knew how to patch their errors. The mid-tier teams, I mean, they pushed, but they had some flaws, and they were executed upon. They couldn't fix it in time. And for the rest of the teams, there were problems, and and it just fell apart for them more and more as they went further on. So that's it from me. That was just a recap of the season. So expect to see, I believe, the first two semi-finals as Atletico versus Avant-Garde, and then ASDF, it starts with the A, ASDF Brotherhood facing off against Parallax. Definitely some blockbuster matches to be seeing in the next weekend. It is going to be at the Australian Technology Park. I had to think about that for a while. Australian Technology Park at Eveley or Redfern towards all the Sydney siders. Very, very close to the train station. It's going to be there, I think, starting 4 p.m. on the Saturday. I believe it's going to be the 20th of August to the 21st of August. Should be absolute amazing action going on. My name's been Karath, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the recap.